Good morning, boys. How are we doing? Welcome to day 12, I believe. We're on the charts right now. We're gonna wait till 10 a.m. see if we can find a setup and take a trade. And gonna go to the beach later today, most likely, with my cousins. So that should be fun. And yeah, but we'll see if we can catch anything for today. Also, by the way, we're working on getting this video edited, posted for yesterday's video. I just fell asleep last night while I was editing it, so yeah, I'm gonna try and get that out for you guys as soon as I can. Alright, boys, we're done trading New York. Genuinely tilted. Like, I don't know why I was just trading consolidation, but we're down 550 today on the eval, so yeah, low-key tilted, but it is what it is. The account is still good. I didn't profit. It's I think $315 in profit, so could be better, but we have $900 left of drawdown. Frick, I didn't even notice that. But yeah, I mean, all it takes is one good trade and we'll be fine, but hopefully next week will give us something good. Other than that, I'm gonna do the Bible study right now. Alright, Bible study time. We are reading Colossians chapter 1 today. And yeah, I'll let you guys know what I read and I guess my recap. I forgot what I've been saying, but yeah, my recap on whatever I read. Yep. Alright, done reading that, Colossians. Basically, it was just Paul Paul was first praising the Colossians for their great faith in God and their walk. And then just reminding them that Christ is God, and because like a lot of people just think Christ was a really good guy or just a great prophet, but Christ was God in human form. So before all creation, he was there. All creation was made through him and for him. First to rise from the grave and will never die again. So and then just reminding them that Christ is the one that saved them from their old life and their old self, and he gave them their new self, and he will be the one who presents us to the Father and covers us with his righteousness and presents us as holy before the Father. So just some reminders. Now we're gonna go make some food and then head over to the beach. So I just ate a lot of Greek yogurt with some oats, and just waiting to get picked up to go to the beach. So probably not gonna bring the camera to the beach. Maybe I'll record something on my phone, but yeah, I guess we'll see. Alright, boys, we at the beach. Hella people here. Plenty of people. Half of them are out of state, but yeah, we'll be here for a couple hours probably until I get bored. Alright, boys, back from the beach. Just packing, or basically done packing. So I was doing that for a while, and I'm probably gonna head to the gym pretty soon for the next 30 minutes. Eat a little snack most likely, and then head over and gonna do some legs. Legs are low-key still sore, so not gonna go too crazy or anything, but you know, it's better than not hitting them at all. And then right when I get back, I'm probably just gonna shower, eat, and then we're leaving the house to go to Georgia. So yeah, probably edit the video in there on the way home, or on the way to Georgia, get it posted. And yeah, that's kind of like the plan with everything. And yeah, what's good, boys? Alright, we are heading over to the gym now. Hit a leg workout, so hopefully it goes pretty good. I'm still pretty sore, so I'm honestly not gonna go too crazy with it. Just, you know, want to get it done with. Today was kind of a more chill day. Didn't do too much just because went ahead and hit the beach. We traded a little bit in the morning, but there was nothing good again, so that was that. I mean, wasn't really expecting much from today. So I traded in the morning, did the Bible study, and then hit up the beach with my cousin. Got home a little bit later, packed up for this trip, and yeah, now we're heading over to the gym.
decided to give you guys a little talk just before the gym. So I was just thinking about it and was kind of thinking like, while you're young, like me, I'm 18 years old, so any time around that age, like 16 to like early 20s, I'd say, when you're around that age, you can make mistakes. Obviously, like, you don't want them to be like life-altering mistakes, but you can make financial mistakes or things like that, and it's okay because you're young and you have time to figure it out. When you're older, you can't make those same mistakes because you have a lot more responsibilities surrounding you and a lot more people that are depending on you. So while you're young, go chase those dreams, go make those mistakes. Just do everything that you have planned for your life while you're young, because if it all doesn't, like, if not a single one of those goals or things that you want to do work out, then you can just do what everyone else is doing and you've wasted just a few years of your life, of your youth. But at the same time, those few years could change your life and put you in a situation where you don't have to worry about taking care of others. Like, you're able to take care of others, you're able to take care of others, you're able to just live for and work for yourself and just things like that. Because say like I'm 18 right now and I'm doing like what I'm doing with day trading and YouTube and just all these small random stuff. Say not a single one of these things work out, I've only wasted 2-3 years of my younger life, and I can go and I can get a job and still make a whole career out of my life. Like, there's really no downsides, there's no negatives to what I'm doing because of how young I am. Now when you're older, like, you can't just spend 2-3 years of your life, because if you have a family, there's other people depending on you. If you're older, you're running out of time to be able to do things like that. But as a younger person, you still have that ability to do it. So take the biggest risk of your life when you're young, because you'll regret it in the future if you didn't take that risk. If you're doing your 9 to 5, you're coming home and just barely getting by, just making ends meet, like, you're gonna regret that you didn't take that risk, because now you will never know if it would have worked out or if it wouldn't. But if you tried everything that you could think of as a young person, then some stuff could have worked out, some stuff couldn't work out. But like, you know, but now you know, like, you could tell yourself that you tried and it didn't work out. But most likely it will end up working out. At least one thing that you try will end up working out, as long as you're consistent with it and disciplined with it, which is like what I'm always saying on this channel. Be consistent and be disciplined in what you're doing. But yeah, just that reminder that while you are young, just take that risk and chase those dreams while you can, because we're only on this earth for so long, and if you have those dreams, do it while you're young. But yeah, boys, I'll see you guys at the gym. Intro to Insane Leg Day Gym edit. Boys, just finished leg workout. Sorry I didn't record much. Had some friends pull up, so I was looking, just yapping with them and kind of like more talking, less working out kind of deal. But got a decent leg workout in. Wasn't trying to go crazy either way, but yeah. Heading home now though. Gotta go quick because gotta still pack up a little bit for the trip to Georgia. So. And we're supposed to be leaving in like an hour. Still gotta shower and eat, so I'm gonna try getting everything done pretty quick. But yeah, I do want to talk to you guys for a little bit, so just while I'm driving home, we'll see if I can get like a quick 5-10 minute talking with you guys. So we talked a little bit before the gym just about taking the risk while you're young and all that good stuff. So hopefully you guys liked what I was saying there, and will be applying that. But since we were already on a topic of just taking the risk while you're young and all of that, I guess we can just keep talking about that for a little bit. More on the topic of just betting on yourself. You need to really just believe in yourself and what you're capable of. You need to, at a personal level, just bet on yourself, bro. Like, no one else is gonna do it for you. No one else is gonna make you the person you want to be. You have to bet on yourself, and you have to put in your own work to do it. You can't rely on motivation or anything like that, because motivation is just like something that comes and goes. You know, you get those like 12 a.m. at night random spur of motivation, and you want to like do this, like that comes and goes, because you wake up in the morning and it's gone, and you just repeat the same day that you just had. And you don't want to rely on that type of little motivational spur of the moment things. What really matters is discipline and training your mind to do the work no matter what. And if you don't have that type of discipline yet, the best way to start is, first off, get off the phone. You know, get off the games, get off Instagram, get off TikTok, stop doom scrolling, and that's your first step that you need to do. And you can even set like rewards for yourself, where if you accomplish a goal or accomplish a new like you actually limit yourself to something, then at the end you get to like treat yourself to whatever it is that you like. But obviously, as long as like it's helping your goal or whatever, but helping you reach your goal or whatever. Motivation is not going to get you anywhere in the long run. It's all about discipline and what you've trained your mind to do. And it really doesn't take too long to actually like train your mind to do what is right if you just do it very drastically. Because like obviously you can like do it little by little, but for me, since I started this channel, I like did a very drastic change, but I've been keeping myself accountable with this YouTube channel. So I basically like switched my whole life, like day into life, right when I started this channel. I went from basically my daily routine was just waking up, day trading. I was still reading the Bible, so that was good. And then I would just, after that, kind of doom scroll or whatever until Asia session at 6 p.m. or like watch movies, watch YouTube, all that, until Asia session where I would trade a little bit and then go to the gym. That was basically my life. And then once I made a change, and once I'm like, okay, I need to lock in, I'm wasting my life, wasting my time, I started to record myself on YouTube to keep myself accountable and post to you guys every single day. This is my, I think 12th day doing this, and I set a schedule for myself where I basically now, instead of what I was doing earlier, I wake up, I trade, do my Bible study, go eat a clean meal, and then I get some videos posted on YouTube and on TikTok. Then I read a book for a little bit, and then after that I work on some more videos, or I watch some educational videos to make sure my mind is having a good like intake of good information rather than just doom scrolling. And then after that, it's usually a little bit later in the day, I get onto Asia session to see if I can trade a little bit there. And then after that, we go to the gym. Come home from the gym, after that we are sorry, I'm saying after that a lot, but after the gym we could go home while I do this little talk with you guys, and we eat a clean meal, you know, get ready for night, read the Bible, and then I stay up for like another hour or two just editing these YouTube videos and trying to get them posted before I go to sleep. And I've been staying pretty busy. Like there's some stuff that I do like in the background that I didn't say, but just staying busy and being productive so I can actually reach these goals that I set for myself, because what I was doing earlier was not getting me to those goals. And with trading, it's helped a lot too, because I've been able to grow a lot more mentally just in the past 12 days. And that results a lot with trading, because you want to have a good like routine outside of trading if you want to have a good like mental state while training, and my psychology has definitely been a lot better during training, but that's kind of besides the point. But yeah, just if you want to start, you just gotta start. That's basically what it is. If you want to grow if you want to grow to become the best version of yourself, you just have to start with your daily routine, see what you're doing, and see if every area of your life is helping you reach that goal, or if it's holding you back. Just like for me, the biggest thing was just Instagram and TikTok just scrolling away. That was definitely holding me back because I was wasting time, and the time that I was wasting, none of it was benefiting my mental. Like I was just taking in such nonsense and like basically brain rot information that my brain didn't need to take storage of. But now that I can replace those things with educational videos and with things that I can do to push me closer to my goals, it's been a lot more beneficial. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of motivation, and hopefully that little bit of motivation causes you to become a lot more disciplined. Yes, I just said everything about like the motivation. You can't rely on that. That is what it takes to like get you started. So don't let that first little bit of motivation go to waste. Use it to kickstart your journey to becoming the best version of yourself, and take that motivation and turn it into a disciplined routine, and from there it's just up, you know. So hopefully you guys can take that as well as you can, and you gotta go get ready for this trip. So hope you guys have a good night, and stay locked in, boys. See you guys tomorrow.